Tara's making egg, and by egg I mean tofu, and I'm making poop. It's a very good idea to not cook stuff in oil with the shirt off because my hands are getting burnt right now from all that sizzle. It is September 9th and we just sent out our first application for a house. We can't really just send out applications everywhere because there is a fee. Usually it's like $50 to $100 per person. So we submitted an application for this beautiful, beautiful house. The only thing is, this house is a little bit different from other houses because, well, first off, it's not a property management company, it's an actual landlord. And secondly, because normally with houses, they go on a first come, first served basis. But with this one, they're collecting applications and then picking the best out of all of them. At the moment, there's only one other one, and on Monday, it's currently Friday night, on Monday is when they're gonna be processing all the applications. According to the realtor that we've been working with, she said that by law, she's required to let clients know that if they are gonna be applying to a house, she has to let them know if that house has already had applications submitted to it. And the one that we applied for, like I said, that there has been one application already, and that's how we know that because she's required to tell us. So I'm hoping that maybe like if people see there's 2 applications already on it, that they're just not going to even apply. So hopefully it's just going to end up being between us and one other person or people. They had these mini seedless watermelons on sale for, I think it was 97 cents each. So we got a couple of them and I'm going to freeze it. And it's Kara's birthday in a couple, happy early birthday. It's her birthday in a couple days. It's a very memorable day. You can't forget it. But we're gonna freeze it and maybe have slushies that day. Melting the cheese right now. There's the potatoes and the buns. I'm gonna put some of that sauce on it. And then look at the beautiful cheese. Oh. For some reason, the flash just makes the food look a lot better. Oh. And here it is, all done. I'm so hungry. I've not ate pretty much all day today. Oh my God, they added the Ridge wallet to IRL. I mean, the Ridge IRL. It's Kara's birthday, by the way, so we're out doing stuff, finding somewhere to eat right now, just kind of scoping out the parking lot. We're at a vegan restaurant right now, an Asian food place. We've got some dumplings. And there's the main dish, it's Thai chicken. We're sharing it because we don't want to get too full right now, and that's actually a lot more food than I thought would be there, so that's pretty cool. I can't believe they named the roll after you. Look at this cute little cheesecake with the ice cream. Okay, now we sing happy birthday. Happy birthday. The place we just went to is called Chef Kenny's, if anyone's curious. Look at Cara, she's so pretty. Just like every day. We also went to a dispensary and got a little bit of green for later, so I'll show you that when we get back to the house, of course. Now we're just gonna go to Sprouts and get a bunch of snacks for later tonight because we're probably gonna want some. Cara got a bunch of clothes today because we went thrift shopping and went to Walmart, and they had watermelons at Walmart for $3. Seedless watermelons. There's like a warning there too in front of the watermelons. It said may contain occasional seeds or something like that, just to cover their butts, I guess. And oh yeah, here's the thing that we got from the dispensary. We got this little drink concoction, which is 100 milligrams of THC, which for us, because we don't have a high tolerance, we have 5 milligrams each time. So this is essentially 20 doses for us. And I really want to get this because we had these canna drinks before. We still have a couple of them left. And I really enjoyed this over just like actual edibles, like the gummies. Just the way it hit felt nice. Although it was only like 2 milligrams of THC, so it didn't really affect me that much. So I want to try more drinks, but the drinks are really expensive. They're like $3 each. But this whole thing, you know, which is 20 doses, this was $12 or $15 with tax. So I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't think I showed myself all day, but hello, this is me. Here's some of the snacks we got. We got a little cake for Cara. Got some chips and some Cheez-It things, and we're gonna make sandwiches later out of this big bread thing that we got. We got the hard Mountain Dew. It's gonna be a good night. It's also Sunday night, and we haven't yet heard back about the applications that we submitted for that house. And I'm getting a little bit worried because, you know, I would have hoped to get some kind of response at least saying that we received it, because they are gonna be processing the applications on Monday from what I was told at least. So hopefully they received it and we can hear back soon one way or another. That'd be nice at least, but nothing we can do now except just enjoy the rest of the night and try to not think about it. We're making sandwiches with this chicken, and I'm gonna try to make something out of of this and this frozen watermelon I froze a couple days ago. Use the flash for added effect. Ooh, watermelon stuff. Okay, we got a sandwich here. We got some snacks and Netflix and some drinks. And after we move, I'm gonna get a proper coffee table. I know it's kind of a sketchy setup, but we'll go to Goodwill and find some better furniture after we move, though, because we're moving hopefully pretty soon. Okay, I don't want to get like copyright, but we're watching, was it Holy Grail? I forgot what it's called. Monty Python. Yeah, Monty Python. And there's like the Black Knight guarding the bridge, and there's so many references that RuneScape makes to this that I never knew before. This is great. It is Monday now, and here's a little update on the house that we're trying to rent. We got this thing sent to us in our emails from the landlord or the agent representing the landlord for a background/credit check. So we had to like go into this website, and there's a little bit of a fee too. It was like a little bit over $40, but I found a discount code online for 20% off. So it was actually a little bit over $30 per person. So we had to pay for our own credit and background checks. And now we're just waiting to hear back what's going on with that. And I'm not sure if the landlord person sent this to all the applicants or just to us, because it kind of makes me feel like that maybe they chose us and now they just want to make sure that we're not felons or have bad credit or something before they accept us. That's what I'm hoping for, but I'm not going to get my hopes up yet. Right now, I'm just killing Zora, very anxiously waiting to hear a response, which may or may not, probably more likely not or won't be today, but yeah. Today we are making flautas. Sponsored by a company that did not sponsor this video, so we're not going to get any credit for the flautas that we're about to make. Now they're in the pan. We got a nice little spread out here with the sour cream and the guac and the pico. That crispy golden color with the flash on for the added dramatic effect. Oh yeah, wait, let me get the flash on. Oh. Oh, it looks so good. Thank you. Good morning. It is a very good morning, in fact. I woke up, I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth, and I got a notification on my phone that I got an email saying that we were accepted for the house. So I am very excited for it, of course, but I think I'm more just happy to not have the anxiety of not knowing one way or another whether or not we got the place. I'm just happy to know now. Oh, and by the way, it is Wednesday, September 14th, so it didn't really take too long in the end. Well, it turns out with this house that we've been super excited about, I was reading over the lease, and there's a clause in there that says that you have to pay for all repairs to the house, including HVAC. There's a specific clause that mentions HVAC specifically. So if the HVAC breaks, we're gonna have to pay, you know, like $10,000 or something for that. So we're asking to see if that could be omitted, hopefully, from that. But if not, then we're gonna be looking at another place. Because there's so many other things that could go wrong too, you know, like the water heater breaking. The house is 10 years old, and these things last for like 10 years on average, like the water heater, and it's not bills that we would be willing to front. So we'll see what happens with that. And just to clarify, that clause is saying that we will be responsible for the full cost of any appliances in the house that break, even just due to general wear and tear. It's not any fault of our own. So washing machine, dryer, dishwasher, fridge, etc. So I don't think that's very fair. Like a copay, I think would be understandable, like $50 to $100, but not the whole cost. Anyways, it is time for some anxiety-ridden guacamole with overpriced chips from the fresh section at Albertsons. It was $5 for that bag. They're good, but I don't know if I'd call this bag $5 worth good. I'm making biscuits right now, and I poured the apple cider vinegar in, and I saw it like start to foam up, and I was just reminded of that science experiment a lot of us did as kids where you mix the baking powder and the vinegar. I think that's what it is, right? Anyways, I'll see when we're done with the biscuits. I'm excited for these. I'm not gonna drop them, I'm not gonna drop them. That's so hard with one hand. I mean, that was easy, I'm very swole. Biscuits are done. Just to show you the inside, I only have one hand here, so there we go. Kind of a longer story about what's happening with the house thing. They did end up changing it so that the tenant would not be responsible for all the big things in full. It would just be a $125 copay. They said they would get like a home warranty for it. Apparently the reasoning was that, by the way, it's not the landlord I've been talking to for the most part. It's like his assistant, which I think is his accountant, and then like the realtor, real estate agent representing them. They said that landlord has just done commercial property and isn't used to residential real estate, and he didn't know that he couldn't do that, even though I had to ask them twice to clarify and to change it. And then he also didn't want us to pay online. He would only allow checks, and it had to be one check as well. We couldn't like send separate checks, which isn't like a big deal, but there's so many things about this place and the whole like logic and reasoning behind everything they said that just really sketched us out and seemed really shady. But there was another place that we found, which was $500 a month cheaper, and that's the one that we ended up applying to on Thursday. It is now Monday, September 19th. We're gonna be moving out in like 1 to 2 weeks. Well, ideally a week from now we'd start the moving process, because we have to like hire movers and take care of all the stuff in this place, like painting the room and replacing the air filters and other stuff. So hopefully we hear back from this cheaper place soon, which by the way is $16.95 a month. It's in the same zip code as the other one. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And it's not an amazing house, but it's a nice house. I think it's a solid choice. Like, you could tell it's worn in. It feels pretty cozy. What a terrible first world problem, I know, having to pick between 2 nice houses in a safe neighborhood. Life is so rough, isn't it? You know, we're moving out soon. There's a bunch of furniture that we don't want to bring with us because a lot of it was just like from like garage sales or Craigslist, and it was pretty janky furniture to begin with. As you can see, we just brought all the stuff out here. Car did a very good job, and hopefully they pick all the stuff up, because tomorrow morning is the last bulk pickup day that we're gonna be living here for. This kind of looks ridiculous. I don't know if you can like really see it all that well, but it's just like a safe suburban neighborhood, and then one house just has like all this trash in front of it. Okay, time for dinner. Hey, just got the fresh cut. Got a lot taken off. I think that was 3 on the sides and like 2.5 inches off the top. Cara hates when I get haircuts, so let's go in there and see what she's gonna say. What do you think? I think it's been over a week since we got this watermelon, but I finally decided to cut it up since we're moving in like a week. My mom likes the watermelon, right? Watermelon's my favorite fruit. And now that it's the end of summer, by the time you're seeing this video, it's already fall. The watermelons are going on sale. This one was $3. It's a good deal. You get a lot of fruit, and you could freeze it, make it slow. That was in this video, wasn't it? Frozen hash browns, not a problem because we have the technology. Just been trying to use up all the produce since we're moving soon, which isn't a big deal, but I just figure may as well use it up since we have to eat anyways. You know, everyone has to eat, so I may as well use up the perishable stuff. I have to make 2 batches because Cara doesn't like onion, so that one doesn't have the onion in it. What do you think?
It's still hot.
To be honest, it is a really big problem in our relationship that she doesn't like onions, but it wouldn't be as much of a deal breaker if she didn't like cilantro, which luckily she does, so we're okay for now. It is September 23rd, and we just got approved for the house that we want to rent. So our move-in date is going to be September 27th. We haven't signed the lease yet. They said they'll be sending it over in like an hour or 2, so we'll be going over the lease and all the other schedule of fees and whatnot. But very exciting. I'm having Spook's leftover overnight oats that she made, and that'll be the end of this video. So next video will be probably moving stuff. So thank you for watching, and see you very soon. Peace.